Hi there, you are going to join me at an in-person estate auction. This auction was held on the outskirts of a town called Millersville, which is very close by to where I live. Look at this stagecoach. Isn't that fabulous? We're going to learn more about the stagecoach and hear the auction when they ran the auction on this piece later in the video. The man had made this as the owner, I meant the man, you know what I meant. The owner of this estate, he had made this as a hobby piece. So it's kind of in the, I would say, to me, it looks like it's like 75% done. And look at those wheels. I mean, it was super cool. So that was fun. I've never seen a stagecoach before for sale. And this was the other item that I thought was really super cool. You're also going to hear the auction on this. This is a cannon that he made, and it came with the lead and everything that you need to make it work. And then here's another image of the stagecoach. And now we're going to walk up the hill to this auction. Now, I was a little nervous when I came up to this auction because usually when I go to an auction, how many times can I say the word auction? Usually when I go to one of these, everything is set up. And we had some rain the past few days. And I wonder if that's why things weren't set up. But it started at 9 o'clock. And here I am, probably 8:30, 8:45. Look, Gilroy was here, and it still wasn't set up. They were actively bringing things out, and I asked, can I go in the house? Because usually they let you walk around the house. You've seen my past videos where I walk around and film. They said, sure, go ahead. But everything you'll see, I didn't film for very long inside. Everything was stacked up and so tight inside. It just made me uncomfortable that I was getting in their way. So a lot of it that day was looking at the boxes as they would go literally down this. They had probably 4 tables set up, and they would slide them down from the house. Good thing it was downhill. You're going to see it here soon when I go up the stairs. It's going to be on the left. And there were some things that I spied right away in the boxes, and I made a note of, oh, I want this, oh, I want that. But for the most part, it was more of like when I came home, it's like, oh, look at this. This was great. And they did say there was a ton of things to go through. They didn't have time to separate them out. Some things they did highlight. That was a Hager piece. Some things they did pull out and separate. But for the most part, it was you just kind of, whatever you're going to get is what you're going to get. That being said, they were done really fast because there was a lot of stuff. This was just a little bit of the house, and you'll see when I go inside. We were there, it started at 9 o'clock, and I was driving home by a little bit before 1 o'clock, and they were done. They were done. So I am impressed with this auctioneer service that they didn't mess around. They knew they had a big job ahead of them. So even though it started out like, oh, is everything set up? I did miss out on this black TV lamp. I don't know if they put it in something else, but I did miss it. So the lady of this estate, she was a English horse rider. I met her daughter. She showed me some pictures of, oh, look, a pump organ. Let's save the pump organs. The daughter of the house said that she showed me some of her clothing that the mom had, and that was neat looking at and talking to her about. And one of the things I forgot to show at the end of the video is I do have a English riding hat, a red one, that I thought was kind of neat. So this lady collected Persian cats and horse things and white milk glass. A lot of this milk glass sold for next to nothing. I don't even want to say because I know some people get really angry about it. Oh, I just got a little announcement on my phone. But it is what it is. Milk glass is not very popular. If there were fairy lights in there and swung glass faces, I'm sure it would have gone crazy high, but for the most part, no one really wanted it. That green vase that you just saw there in the box, you might have to rewind back. A man picked that up. He said it was uranium glass and it was worth over $85, which, hey, he knows more than I do. And I pick up this. Well, I pick it up here. You see me picking it up, but I won that. And I'll show it later to you at the end of the auction. So we're just going to walk around a little bit. You're going to hear a long portion of the auctioneer when I show the stagecoach and the cannon, but then stay tuned after that. I show you some more of the little critters and animals and all the other things that I won at this auction. All right, I'll let you look.
Project that Mr. Rambler had, and that's as far as he got. Right there it is. He's got the real wheels for it. Inside we've got the lantern for it.
No, that's the roof prop.
They were using that as a prop. I don't think we have a hitch for it. And yeah, right there it is. That's how you're going to buy it. Hey, there's the stuff. All right. Hey guys, on the Stagecoach right there. You take it home. You finish it, guys. What do you want to do? You want to sell it, Jake? Hey, how about here now on the Stagecoach? You bet. How about here now? What do you want to do? How about here now? 3,002, give $1,000. And how about here now? $1,000, $500. In 500, 5 not 700, how about here now? 5 not 600, how about here now? 5 got here now 600. In 5 not 600, how about here now? 5 not 600, how about here now 6, how about here 5 not 600. Hey, nice project. 550. And 500 and a half here now. 550, how about here? $50 here. 500 and a half. 520, a little bit here. 500 and a quarter. How about here? 525, 20, a little bit here. 500 and a quarter. 520, a little bit here. 500 and a quarter. How about here? 500 and a quarter. A quarter over here. 500 and a quarter. 500 and a quarter, sold it. $500 now, $500, $139. $500, $139. Now, ladies and gentlemen, one of the highlights of the day is a cannon made by Mr. Rambler. He made the thing. This is a working cannon. We have been told. We have found the brush. We have found all the parts. With it, we are going to sell all the lead. We're going to sell the mold. And all the lead balls that he has made, we're going to sell it complete as one package. Ladies and gentlemen, a working cannon and a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece. Hey, what do I do? 10,000, 10, 5,000, 3,000, and 3. Who gets 1,000 to go? One tell over here to give 1,000, here to one more over here to give 1,000. 500, here we go. 500 over here to 500. And 5 now 700 over here, 7, not 1,000 over here, 1,000 over here, 1,000 here, 7, 800 now 9. And 900 now 1,000 over here, 1,000 over here, not 1,200 here, not 12, 15, 1,700 now 2. And 2,000 over here, 17. 1,800. Hey, 17, 18. You're out. 17, 1,800. Over here, 17, 18. 18, 19. 19, not 2,000. Over here, not 2, not 2, not here, not 21, 21, 2,200. Over here, not 22. 22, not 300. 3, not 2,400. Over here, 24, not 5. And 25, not 600. Over here, not 6 here, not 2,600. Over here, not 25, not 600. Over here, not 6. Over here, not 2,700. 27 now 80. 88 over here, not 2,800. And 28 over here, not 28. Now 900. Over here, not 28. Now 9. Now over here, not 29. Now over here, not 9. And 2,900. And 28 over here, not 900. Over here, not 28. 2,900 over done. And 28, now 900 over here, not 28 over here, not 2,900. And 28, 29, 29, now 3, 3,000 over here, not 3, 3, 3, now 3, now 3,100. And 31 over here, not 3,000 over here, not 3,100. And 3,000 over here, not 3,100 over here. Everything together, guys, 3,000, 3,100. All the blocks, all the...
There's like 400 pounds of lead.
Hey, all the lead is going right with it. Yeah, over 3,000 over here, not 3,100. And 3,000 over here, not 31. And 3,100 over here, the mold and all. Over here, not 3,000 over here, not 31.
How many of these do you see every day?
I tell you what, this is the first cannon I have ever sold. 3,031 and 3,100. Over here, not 3,000 over here, not 3,100. Anybody else? 3,000, 3,100 and 3,000 over here. I got 31, 3,200 and 32 over here, not 32 over here, not 3,200 over here, not 32, not 3,300 over here, not 33, not 4 and 3,400 over here, not 34 and 3,400 over here, not 34, not 5 and 35 over here, not 5, not 35, 3,500 over here, not 34, not 3,500 over here, not 34 over here, not 5, not 3,500, 34, 3,500. Are we done? 3,500 over here, not 34 over here, not 3,500, 34, 3,500, guys, 3,500, 34, 35, fair change, 3,500 over here, not 34, 35. 3,500 over here, not 34 and 35. I'm with Chris. 34, 3,500. Anybody else? 3,500. 34, 3,500, and it is 3,500. Last call, 3,500. 34, 35. Sold. $3,400. Thank you. $3,400. Put them in the buyer number. 133. 133. Folks, that's all for down here.
Here is the little case of critters. I saw this on auctionzip.com, and this was the main reason why I went to this auction, because I had an idea for what not to sell. Choice of shelves. You know, if you have choice of a shelf, you get 3 items per shelf. And I wanted to sell tiny little things because I have a collection of tiny little things. That was the first time I've opened this up. I saved it to open it up with you. Now everything is a little dusty, as you can see. I did clean off the door, but I wanted to look at everything with you. I think that they had a German Shepherd because there were some German Shepherd things, like pictures and some figurines. Oh, it's a little glass skunk. That's so cute. I see some Wade Whimsies here. Here's a giraffe. Let's see if I can scan real quickly to see any more Wade Whimsies. I think that's all. All right, let's go back. Oh, see, here's another German Shepherd. Let's see, and here's a cat. It's kind of giving a, not side eye, but maybe rolling its eyes. Here's another little kitty cat. I have so many cat figurines. Oh, here's another Wade Whimsy. We'll put that in there together. 2 giraffes. And then I noticed these stone birds, or stone animals. So there's a bird. This is another stone one, a seal. Really neat looking lion. This cat is a stone one. Let's see if there's any. Oh, this one right here, camel. Oh, get that in focus for you. There you go. Whoop. There. Camel, stone. I think that is all. Oh, nope. Elephant. There, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stone critters. Some of these might be Hagen Renneker. I have to do some research. These little ones remind me of Hagen Renneker. I hope I'm saying that right. Renneker, I think it's with a K. I will put the correct name. Oh, look at that. It's like reaching over. I'll put the correct name on the screen. She did like Siamese cats. I have a ton of Siamese cat figurines that I will also show you. There's a little deer. Another little baby deer. Cat. Oh, this one is so tiny. Oh, it's so tiny. Hold on, Susie needs to go outside. So we have a standing cat, sitting cat, these look like they go together. Cat with her babies. Another cat. I think that one's resin. That's marked made in China. Then there are these 2. Oh, these are plastic. Playing with a ball. There's a zebra. On a little piece of glass is a cat playing with a ball. There's another shepherd. Sometimes with there's paper on the bottom, and then you know for sure it's Hagen Renneker. All kinds of Siamese kittens. I know, I see these. I'm saving them. I'm saving those. Oh, here's another stone one. All right, there's another stone elephant. Little bunny. Oh, that looks like, doesn't that look like Sasha Brastoff? That's what that reminds me of, that seal. Put it in focus for you. Here's a crazy looking bunny. Let's see, another bunny. That's a plastic bunny. This one is, I think that one's porcelain or ceramic. A little kitty cat in a basket. Here's a glass cat. Wow, and the tail didn't break. Wait, let's see if you can see it. There, whoop, it wants to focus on the bunny. There we go, with that little tail. And a little black kitten. All right, now let's look at these. These are not marked with the Artisania Rinconata, but look very, very much like that style. But that's what Google Lens is for. And a ram. I wonder if Jenny will steal the ram from me since she's an Aries. And here's a little panda. All right, and those are all the critters. You are all in my shed now on my new shelving unit that I purchased at my local thrift store. I was super excited to find it. This shows everything that I found. We got 3 shelves full. I'm going to highlight some of the nicer things that I got. This light and those two things I've gotten at previous auctions. The first thing, since it's right here in the front, is this beautiful Whiting and Davis mesh bag with the Art Deco design on it. It's so beautiful. I love it so much. It was in a box lot on the bottom of a box lot. The bottom of the box of a box lot. There's the Whiting and Davis. It's fully lined and it has a little pocket there. I don't want to mess it up because I know it has some age to it, but isn't that beautiful? Look at that. I'm going to move the chain out of the way and close it, snap it. There we go. Isn't that pretty? It's so pretty. So that was the highlight of the finds and box lots. And this was another find. This is a zebra planter. It had a lot of hard water stains around the edge. I've removed probably 95% of them. Some of you might already know who made this. I didn't realize who made it until I looked at the bottom. I'm showing you how I cleaned it off. Now there is some cracks in the glaze, hairline cracks, and there is a really nice repair that I almost didn't catch because it hasn't been in the light box of truth, but there is a glue right here, a glued piece right there. And on here, on the bottom, it says McCoy. It's upside down. And I will show you some recent sold comps and some recent ones that are for sale. So this goes for a pretty penny. Mine, of course, was used. It does show previous signs of previous use, but overall, that was the second greatest find, literally in a box lot. I have this horse planter. It's that big. It goes from there to there. I was pretty excited about that. There is this, I think this is Italian Empoli glass. It's a stopper, but it's larger than the other stoppers that I've seen. I've seen them with the dog and the cat. I remember listing one when I worked for Jocelyn. She had a cat or she had the dog. I distinctly remember that she had one of these, and I showed her the picture and she was surprised at how big it was. So I wish I had the bottle, but I only have the stopper, but that's still super cool. You can see in the back there, I also have some other things. This was another stretch purse. This was in with the Whiting and Davis. There's some clear glass. There's a cute little bird trinket right there. I'm saving I'll give you a little peek. Boop. I'm saving that for last because that's the main reason why I came. There's a little puppy dog planter there. These are some figurines that I got at the previous auction. I just stuck them out here. We have some opalescence glass, crackle glass, a little stretch clear glass vase, fish bottle. That's Avon, that thing there. Little pink hat. I haven't cleaned anything. Here is a refrigerator dish. I like to use these, so I might keep that for myself. All right. I'm going to go up to this shelf. Oh, and here's a vanity set. I looked up this. I will put the name of that on the screen. I forget what it is right now, but it's a starburst pattern. Oh wait, no, it's on the bottom of the powder. It's called Celebrity. So I have the powder, I have the box, and I have the tissue cover, all in that starburst lucite. And then this is also starburst. Like I said, I have not cleaned anything. I wanted to clean it, but I really wanted to get this on film and out for you for today's video. So if you look over here, look at all the cats. I'm going to make the camera go back just a little bit so you can take it all in. Isn't that marvelous? I am going to have a whatnot sale this Friday at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard, an hour later than I usually do it. Sorry. And most of these cats will be listed. Thinking of putting the 2 black ones on eBay, and we'll see about that one right there is a bank. So we'll see about, and this this one that's staring at you, this is a decanter. So some of these are going to be split between eBay and Whatnot, because I understand that some of you don't want to go on Whatnot. That's fully understandable. But I also don't want to forget about my eBay people. This was at the very bottom of like just junk and papers. Isn't that cool? I apologize for the traffic. It's late in the afternoon, so people start to get a little crazy. And then this was in a little box lot too, this little sweet girl. She looks like she's Japan. I thought she was super sweet with that little lace around her dress. So be sure and look for all of the cats and the critters that I showed earlier, coming soon to Whatnot and eBay. And here are some things that I didn't show you. I have a Singer sewing machine that's made in Canada, and this little Mark's owl, and the blue dish. Barney and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. And we'll see ya. Right, Barn? We'll see them. And Charlie too. Good boy.